Okay, this is the first problem of your chapter crystalline solid. What is problem? Read out that problem. Zinc sulfide crystallizes with the zinc ions which occupying the half of the tetrahedral hole in a closed packet array of the sulfide ions. So what is the formula of the zinc sulfide? So what is the formula of the zinc sulfide? So I had already prepared the solution. So as we know that there are two tetrahedral holes for every sulfide ions, right? So half of these holes are how many? 2 in. There are 2 as we know, and the half of that is the 1, right? So zinc ion is present per in a sulfide ion. We can say that correct. So the hence sulfide ion to zinc ion ratio is how much? 1:1. Hence the formula of zinc sulfide is ZnS. Right? Simple. Second is the aluminium oxide crystallizes with the aluminium ions in 2/3 of the line octahedral holes and 1/3 octahedral hole remaining vacant in a closed pack array of the oxide ions. So what is the formula of the aluminium? Same. What is the solution? I have already prepared. There are 1 octahedral holes in which peroxide ions that we know. So the 2/3 of that total octahedral holes in closed packed, the oxides ions are occupied by aluminium ions. So hence the ratio of the aluminium ions to the oxygen, it should be, and that it must be the 2/3 is the 1, that is 2:3. So the formula of the aluminium oxide is Al2O3. Understand? So you have to solve this problem in the examination. This type of problems should be asked in the board examination. So you have to prepare for that problems. Now the next next problem should be about the, again we will go about any prediction of the coordination number which is mentioned in your textbook. Okay, what should be mentioned in the textbook? First problem. Okay, I will let you know the problems about the your coordination, or we will go for the further we will go from the another problem. Which are that problems? I will let you know. So some, look at this. Silver crystallizes in cubic structure. Silver crystallization in face center cubic structure. The age length of the unit cell is found to be 408.7. So calculate the density of the silver. Here what you have to calculate and what you have to given in this problem, that you should mention in the solution. So first you just mention what do you have and what do you got in this problem, in this numerical. So what is in this numerical? Same. First, here what is the given data? Okay, remember what is the given data in this problem? The age length of the unit cell, right, which is 408.7 pm. Here I had mentioned age length of the unit cell A, which is denoted by A, is the 408.7 pm, which is equal to, you have to substitute, or you have to convert it into meter and then again convert it into centimeter. So it comes like a 408.7 into 10⁻⁻10 centimeter. Second, second fact or second point is the density of the silver, which is already given. What is the density of the silver? Is equal to 108 grams per mole. So the volume, depending upon the age length, you can calculate the volume of the unit cell. Volume of the unit cell is the A cube, right? So we already knows the A. Yeah, it means unit cell. Age length of the unit cell is the 408.7 into 10 raised to minus 10. So automatically it comes to the 68.27 into 10 raised to minus 24 centimeter cube, right? So this is about the age length and volume of the unit cell. Silver has face center unit cell, right? So hence the unit cell contains how many the total atoms are? 4 total atoms are there, right? It has the face center unit cells and there is the 4 atoms. So the formula is the mass of the one atom of the silver is, what is the mass of one atom of silver? Is the molar mass of silver divided by, right, here is the molar mass of silver divided by Avogadro's number. What is molar mass of silver, which is given over here? 108 grams per mole by Avogadro's number. Avogadro's number is the 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 per moles. After calculating these two substances, the answer will be 17.93 into 10 raised to power 23 grams. Okay, this is about the mass of the one atom of the silver. Next is the mass of unit cell of silver. So what is mass of formula for that? As we know that how many edges unit cell have, how many total atoms? 4 atoms, right? So 4 into silver atom, mass of the silver atoms. So 4 into 17.93 into 10 to the power 23 minus 23 grams. The answer should be 71.72 into 10 raised to power 23 grams. So you have to calculate here the exactly density of the silver, and for the density we required mass of the unit cell and volume of the unit cell. So we already calculated the mass of the unit cell and volume of the unit cell. What is the mass of the unit cell? 71.72 into 10 to the power minus 23 grams divided by the volume of unit cell, and the volume of the unit cell is the 68.27 into 10 raised to minus 24 centimeter per cube, that we already calculated. And by the substituting this all the substances, the answer is the 10.51 grams per centimeter cube. So this is the density of the silver that we already study. Okay, understand that. So this is the these types of problem should be asked in your board exam. So you have to always prepare for the problems and their formulas and their conversions, right? So we can say that the in the silver crystallization and face center structure, in that the density of the silver is the 10.51 grams per centimeter cubes by using all these formulas. So always remember, whenever you are solve any problem or whenever you are going to solve any types of numericals, first write down the given data which is mentioned in your problems, and after that what you have to calculate, please note down that what you have to calculate, and then after understanding what you have to calculate, after understanding that, go for the step by step. What you have first, what you required, then their convergence, and then go for the formula, right? So this is this is the one type of the one of the problem in the in your chapter. Okay, the further numericals will be studied in the next lecture. Thank you.